And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
Kevin, there's only one opening night each year, and it creates an atmosphere and a buzz that you can't duplicate any other time. So that in and of itself always makes it special, and I always looked forward to that opening night.
So the net starting five. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Brown in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Ayton. And it's Paul in at the 1. Irving misses. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Ayton. Here's Bridges. Inside. Here's Kaminsky. Kicks it out to Booker. There's the 3. Good on the triple.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. They grab their own miss. Lets the 3 fly. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Harris.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Bridges. He feeds it to Kaminsky. Over Harris. And the basket by Kaminsky.
Getting more comfortable in the paint. As long as Frank Kaminsky has the positioning he wants, he's good to go.
Harden outside. And there's the pass to Irving. Driving the lane. Chalk up 2 there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Ayton. Dishes it to Bridges. Booker up top. The 3. The rebound by the Nets. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
First trip to the line for him here. That one is off.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right, got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And he's good on the second.
And, you know, after being a sixth man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
Now here's Ayton. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Takes the 3. Devin Booker, and that's good. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Pass to Ayton. To the inside. Right block shot. And Booker with a nice bucket inside. Booker's got 8 points. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Pass to Harden. He takes it in. Good work defensively by Paul. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Ayton in the high post. Bridges kicks to Booker. To the wing on the left. That's a 2 from Paul. The offensive rebound. And finished off by Kaminsky.
Those arms of Kaminsky go on forever, which helps them snag these second chance opportunities.
Passes it to Harden. Green with a screen on Paul.
And And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Here's Kaminsky, guarded by Harris. Kaminsky misses. Nets trail by 4. The pass to Harden. This one for 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball, and, you know, the defense has to get out on him from out there.
Ayton, the pass to Paul. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On the wing, Brown. Back to Irving. To the paint. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Irving. And that's now 11 points for James Harden.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Bridges. 5 on the clock. The tray. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul outside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now Irving, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Oh, Ayton in position. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go from deep. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
For 3, Harris. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Yeah, Harris shows great competitiveness in answering the opponent's 3 with the payback 3 of his own.
Paul against Harden. Pass to Kaminsky. 3-pointer. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. James Harden, number 1.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
The Nets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Harris outside. That 3 off the mark. The Suns trailing. Paul with the 3. Green with the rebound. Now Irving. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. And stolen by Booker. Here's Bridges. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 2.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Bruce Brown. Landry Shamit's checked in for Irving. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Here's Luwawu. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Payne dishes to Crowder. Kicks to Johnson. Crowder feeling it out a bit. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Harris outside. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Suns. And here's Payne. Johnson up top. Moore outside. For the 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Johnson outside. The Suns shooting just 35% to start the game. Moore up top. He's covered by Shamet. Fires for 3. And Ejuan Moore good for 3. And the Suns lead by 3.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Yep, it counts.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Johnson. It's a 5-point game. And here's Harris from the arc. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. The rebound by the Nets. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Harris outside. Jacks up a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Harris has got 6 points.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
Payne in the post. Johnson's there. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. From deep, Moore. Offensive rebound. And then Sharich slams it in.
Hey, you know what? Even when you hit Sharich, I mean, he figures out a way to score anyway.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
You know, the toughness Sharich possesses is really pretty impressive. A guy who lost 6 teeth in a game one time and kept on playing. Wow.
Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Now here's Payne. More in the corner. Payne with it. Fires from deep. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That is his first foul of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
1:21 left in the first quarter. Luwawu Cabarro kicks to Johnson. No good. Shot missing. And Phoenix will come the other way.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Basket counts.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Now, here's Shamet. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
For Brooklyn, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
You know, Jordan, to me, is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
Here's Johnson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jordan sets the pick for Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Jordan against Saric. He dishes it to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Payne in the post. He's guarded by Johnson. Payne can't hit. Now Shamet. Last game we saw him score 13. Here's Jordan. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. When it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP3 had this to say.
The guys on the team already tell me I talk too much a lot. You know, I'm constantly talking on the court. I'm a communicator, and I feel like it's hard to go wrong when you're communicating.
Well said. He does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And Kevin, he practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Nets. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Green. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And here is Ayton following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Phoenix, no good. That time either. Nets trail by 3. Here's Harden. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I don't think there's anybody better than Harden at converting through contact. Superb in that area because he's crafty, he's strong, and he's skilled.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. That one drops. He ties it up.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Al Paul following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Booker's got 10 points.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Irving, good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Over to the left wing. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Irving. They kick it out to Green. Uncovered. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And the Nets with possession here after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Lets it go from deep. No good from Irving.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now, here's Bridges. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. The drive by Paul. Bridges misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harden outside. Back to Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Out to the wing. Kaminsky kicks to Paul. Ayton in the high post. He's against Jordan. 5 to shoot. For 3, Booker.
And he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter. He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the left side wing. Kaminsky finds Paul. And there's the drive. Lets the 3 fly. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Room service assist from Paul. Can't put the ball in a better spot. His vision, outstanding.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Kaminsky. Basket good. Green's got his first points of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Paul passes to Ayton. Here's Kaminsky. A 3-pointer off the mark. Nets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Green, no luck. The Suns shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. It's stolen by Brown. And the wide open shot from Green. Again, the miss by Green.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Paul for 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 2.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Harden dishes to Irving. The 3 connects from 3-point range. Irving's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nets.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bridges. The dish to Ayton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Saric is checked in for Kaminsky. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Morris checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
They get it again, and that one's good, Ayton.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
They're getting outworked on the glass, and those second chance buckets have devastated their defense.
And here's Brown outside, and he's able to get it back. Jordan with the screen on Johnson. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Brown.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Saric outside. Johnson wide open. He fires. Trains the 3-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Johnson right side. Harris kicks to Brown. Going inside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Suns leading by 3. Here's Payne. He has 5. Saric passes to Johnson. Here's Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength able to win some games, he's obviously a huge part of their future.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Ayton hits them both.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's Johnson. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Jordan with a screen on Saric. Back to Johnson. The pass to Shamet. A three-pointer, no good. Suns leading by 5. Here's Payne. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Harris. And here is Shamet. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Payne. He's got 7. Oh, Ayton in position.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Johnson, the pass to Jordan. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. .146 left to play in the first half. In the corner, it's Harris. Jordan sets the pick for Harris. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like the way Dario Saric plays so hard down low when he gets inside. Really good at drawing fouls because he's physical and aggressive.
The Suns have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls from Saric.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
The Nets making a switch here. Luwawu's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Kings. Johnson finds Harris. Crowder with the steal. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Payne. Pass to Moore. Payne looking around. Nets trail by 8. 52 seconds left in the first half of the game. Harris passes to Jordan. Takes the 3. And it's Shamet missing. The Suns shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. Payne dishes to Crowder. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Back to Johnson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Shamet. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
The real Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's Payne. Over to the wing. Tries the spin move.
Saric is deceptively strong. This guy's got good strength, and he doesn't mind being physical, can absorb the contact and find a way to finish.
And so it's Phoenix going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. DeAndre Ayton was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 assists, and 7 rebounds. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
Well, they're out in front tonight because of their offensive rebounding. Those second-chance buckets came into play in a big way. Those are effort points, momentum builders, salvaging points off the scrap heap. You never heard me say scrap heap before, Ernie. I don't even know what it means. It just sounded good.
And, Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge. And it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. Instead, they went to the lazy man's route, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. Well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
We've played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Frank Kaminsky. And it's Paul in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Irving. Frank Kaminsky making his last shot. On the wing, Harden. Green with a screen on Paul.
Yeah, a volume shooter, and Harden is aggressive and assertive at really trying to jumpstart himself. And when he does, watch out.
Now here's Paul. Passes it to Ayton. Paul outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
You know, here's a factoid you might not know about Chris Paul. Basketball is not his only sport. He's an amazing bowler, too. Now, I'm not sure if you call that a sport as much as you call it a skilled activity, but he's good at it.
Nets trail by 11. Harden scanning the floor. Irving finds Brown. Back to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got 13.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Now here's Harden. He's got 20. It's good. Green's got his second basket.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And the pass to Bridges. Another three for Phoenix.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
The Nets shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Suns leading by 8. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Down low. They get a hand on it and stolen by Harris. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Harden. Pass to Irving. Fires the three. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Kaminsky. Harden missing his last shot. Paul outside, and here's Booker from the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And the defense works hard on Booker, and they have to. His pure shooting ability will not be denied.
Now here's Irving. 13 points in the game. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Ayton against Harden. And it's Ayton missing. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. 9-point game. Pass to Green. He kicks it to Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Over Harden. And the rejection by Harden. Harris passes to Irving. Brown outside. Harden against Paul. Harden's shot is off. Suns leading by 9. Paul outside. Jacks up a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Paul's got 8.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Passes to Harden. Driving to the basket. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 25 points for James Harden.
It doesn't really matter if you body Harden up. He's committed to scoring the basketball, and his concentration allows him to do so.
And there's the pass to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Booker. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Took him no time at all on that one. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Ayton. Feeds to Bridges. Booker outside. Three-pointer. No good on that one. Great D that time from Irving.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Suns leading by 8. Paul, right side. And the basket by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And given how big Kaminsky is, it's tough to knock him off balance. I mean, he does a really good job of maintaining his focus.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Luwawu-Cabarrot comes in for Brown. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Ball against Harden. Pass to Harris. It's Irving, top of the key. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Harden. Bridges with the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Passes it to Bridges. From deep three-point range. Shot by Crowder, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Paul outside. The rejection by Harden. Harris passes to Harden. Irving with the ball. Here he goes. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Bridges a screen on Jordan. Ball outside. Over Harden. And the rejection by Harden. Crowder, and a great assist by Paul as that one. Goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. Nets trailed by 8. Harden outside. Back to Irving from past the arc. Rebound by the Suns. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Now the feed to Crowder. A rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. There's the pass to Luwawu. On the wing, Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
You know, over time, Harden has really mastered the pump fake. Amazing watching him continue to trick the defense time and time again.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Sharch is checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Morris checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Then for the Nets, Landry Shamet's checked in for Harris. And it's Johnson in for Irving. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They lead by 7. Pass to Crowder. With the drive. Can't get it to fall.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
From deep, Harden. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Brooklyn.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And stolen by Jordan. Here's Luwawu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Payne passes to Saric. Dishes to Crowder.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Johnson for 3. That one doesn't go. The Suns go the other way with it. Johnson outside. Pass to Payne. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Crowder kicks to Payne. Phoenix no good that time either. Nets trail by 4. Shamet with it. Passes it to Harden. Jordan with a screen on Crowder. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 16 here in the second half.
In addition to his strength, Harden has deceptive quickness. He just has this unique knack to get by whoever's guarding him because he's strong and crafty.
Inside, here's Saric, and that one goes long. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Suns ahead, up 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. They've got Luwawu. Landry Shamet is out there with Tyler Johnson. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Green in at the power forward. Now here's Moore. The pass to Crowder. Now Payne kicks it to Moore. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kaminsky. The rebound by Johnson.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Shamet. A miss that time would have put him up. The Suns leading. And it's Payne in the corner. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And it's blocked. Shamet on the wing. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Well, Phoenix shooting 43% for the game. Payne dishes to Moore. He takes it in. And the shot is good. And the Suns lead by 4.
really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pass to Payne. Now here's Johnson. Out to the right wing. A floater. Payne's shot is good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
So for the Suns, Andre Ayton's checked in for Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. And it's Devin Booker in for Moore. And then for Brooklyn, Joe Harris comes in for Jordan. And Irving subbed in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Poked away, and here are the Suns now. Booker in the post. Harris is there. They get the rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Suns?
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
He's off on the first. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. He hits the second from the line. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Johnson outside. Lets a floater go. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Harris.
You know, you got to give Harris credit there, guys. He took on the hard challenge and kept his focus and got the work done.
Ayton, the pass to Bridges.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Johnson can't get it to go. Phoenix leading by 5. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now, here is Irving. Green breaking loose. A beautiful reverse layup. Irving's got 11 points here in just the second half. Pass to Ayton. He dishes it to Bridges. The pass to Booker. From deep. Hits it from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 8.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Green with a screen on Paul. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. Paul grabs the board. Paul's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. Launches it. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And another miss.
Oof.
He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Pass to Bridges. Now Crowder, guarded by Harris. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Bridges. And now a 10-point Phoenix lead. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Green kicks to Harris. Back to Green. Clock at 6. On its way from Irving for 2. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Free throw good, Crowder. And Brooklyn making a change here. Brown's checked in. And both free throws good from Crowder. Nets trail by 12. Here's Irving. Passes it to Brown. The dish to Harris. Back to Brown. Over Bridges. And it's Brown missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Aiden uses his size to draw these fouls.
Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement. Deal, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 14. The pass to Irving. Driving in. The kick out to Brown. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Brown missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Paul. With the putback. And Crowder stays with it. Crowder's got 6 here in this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Green with a screen on Booker. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the second, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends.
One shot.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team and even did a little acting along the way.
Now here's Paul. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot clock at 5.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Irving against Paul. And here's Harden for three. Bridges with the board. And he makes that one.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now, here is Irving. Harden with it. Bridges covering. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. On the wing, Harris. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it from the elbow. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. It's deflected. Unloads from 13. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 24.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
And here is Brown. The 3 from Harden. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Harris looking it over. Brown outside. Green breaking loose. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Suns leading by 14. Crowder a screen on Harden. Paul outside. 6 to shoot. Crowder against Harris. And it's in there. Crowder's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Now here's Irving to the inside. Here's Green. From down in the low post, it goes. Booker with it. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Outside Irving. Here's Harden. The shot, no good. Paul with the defensive effort. Phoenix leading by 16. Outside Crowder. He kicks to Bridges. Now Crowder. Back to Bridges. From deep. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Harden. Back to Harris. This one for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist here tonight.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
Now here's Paul. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here is Harden. Some solid D from Paul. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his 3rd foul of the game. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like it. Now here's Crowder. Harden missing his last shot. Great D that time from Green.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The 3 from Harden. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Booker outside. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.